Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel, my second video. And if you guys didn't watch the last video, this is the first video to my series, Franchise Ball Introductions, or for short, FBI. But in this series, I will be basically saying the basics of this game and everything you need to know to get started and make your own team. So the first episode is the main menus. So one of the most important menus in the game is the home page. And the home page features a lot of things like your division standings. As you can see, right now I am second place in my division, right behind the Clowns. And it's by one game, so it's a pretty close race. Next, you could change your roster. You can see your roster. You can see your batters, their average, slugging, and RBIs. You can see your rotation, their win, loss, and ERA, and you see who's starting next. Then you could see your schedule log. You could see your last 6 games, your team performance analysis, last 15 games. Just I don't really focus on this, but it's there. Then we have the current games going on. There's actually is a game that's happening right now. I'm winning 4-3. Then I think this is a custom setting that I have, but I basically see the best hitters in my league by average, hits, home runs, RBIs, and their stories. But I'm pretty sure there's usually at the top. I don't know why it's at the bottom. I think I moved it here. And you can see all the bids that's happening, the highest bids, the recent bids, and the most bids. And I have the news, so I can see what's happening. But yeah, you could customize this to your own liking. You could do team funds, watch this. You could move these around, but I just keep it how I like it. So that's the homepage for you. Now, the first main menu is your franchise management. So over here, you can see information by franchise. You see your funds. See how much you earned from last season. So last season I earned 25 million, and you could see how you earned that 25 million. How much purchase, how much carry over to last season, and then some money goes into your player salaries, some goes to investments if you're have a subscription, and some in bidding. So, and this how much funds you have. This how much money you could spend on bidding on players. So I have 64 million. And over here you can see your contracts. You're able to grant contracts. I want to grant him a contract. I could do 4 seasons, cost 800,000 per season, and 3.2 million the entire contract. But I'm not gonna do that right now. And the investment that I said earlier, this is a subscription feature, so you have to have a subscription to use it. The next main menu is team management. So this menu, you could see your lineup, your batters, and your bench. You're able to switch them out, move them up in the lineup, and you could turn on your DH. But for free teams, you have 15, and I also have 15. But if you are executive membership, you could have infinite DH the entire season. You can see your pitching rotation and your bullpen. You could also make conditions, so you can make mid relief and closers. So let's say I want to make this guy go into the 6th inning, and he could go in when we're winning by like 7 or more. That's basically how you could do it. But I don't really like mid reliefs. I only do closers. But yeah, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, there's also the settings, the game management. But for me and most teams, you can only do base running. So if you want to be aggressive with the base running, you could change it, and conservative or aggressive defense. Next is the farm system management. So over here you can see your minor league players. You could also call up players. So call up, just send them down. And you could also see your league's free agent pool. So there's a lot of players. Probably not a lot of good players, but you could find some stars in here. Like some of these players are not bad. Okay, never mind. And you can also do scouting. You could also make your watch lists and stuff. But yeah, you also search for players, but I don't really use that. So yeah, next we got Player Marketplace. Pretty similar to the farm system, except you could do watch lists and but you could do trades here. You could put a player, let's say I want to trade this guy, I can search a team. Let's say like Magic or something. See, yeah, let's say I wanted this guy, quest trade, but not gonna do that. And it's also where you could do your draft picks. The draft round already completed, but you could view your draft or the remaining players. Then next is the news feed. This basically shows the new teams created, investments, call ups, contracts, free agency acquires, trades, a bunch of that stuff. And for social feed, this is basically um, just like what the community is all about, what they're typing all around the website. Could be in games, teams, divisions, all that. Next, not really main menu, but it's one of the menus on the side, which I consider main menu. If it could just load, I don't know about anyone, but the website has been pretty slow. It's only been today that, okay, there, fine. So yeah, you could see the World Series history from the most recent all the way to the oldest. So yeah, this game's been running ever since 2013, so that's a long time, over 10 years. You can see the all-time records, most world titles, Deadly Sins, most league titles, Deadly Sins, and most division titles, the Spokane Warriors. And there's also season team records. These are honestly pretty good. And these are not easy to beat, like especially records 60-0 and 704 runs. That's crazy. Next, the newest main menu added is Hall of Fame. Basically, you could see the best teams ranked by history points. So how history points works is there is 4 different ranks: Grandmaster, top 5, Master, top 25, Legend, top 100, and Paragon, top 250. So if you win the World Series, you get 100 points. If you get second, 10 points. League champion, 10 points. Wildcard champion, 10 points. And division champion and world playoff win 1 point each. So that's how you get history points. And lastly is the account settings. I'm not gonna click it since I have some private information on there. But basically it's honestly how you'd expect the settings to be, your email, like password stuff. But there's also where you could change your logo. So I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, also another menu is your alerts. You might be getting these. It might show like a red 1 or 2 on. But basically, you can see if teams commented, win streak, bids, messages, and trade offers. So yeah, anything important to your team, really, it's gonna be in here. So make sure you check your alerts because they might be pretty important. But yeah, that is all the main menus in this game. So if you still have any questions with me, then comment down below because I am more than happy to answer your questions. And the next episode should be releasing in the next 2 days. Not confirming anything, but we'll see what happens. The next video I'll be talking about division and league structure. So it's basically how the teams and leagues work. So yeah, stay tuned because that'll be coming soon. But until then, blaze on.